Thanks for staying with us as we continue on with Court 1 action here at the quarterfinals of the Thailand Open. After that unfortunate retirement for Yao Jiamin, of course the men's singles that followed that, Guang Zu versus Zii Jia, while the players would have needed their time to warm up. So that match is now ready to get underway as we move on to the quarterfinals here in Bangkok. So looking at the men's singles draw, those are the contenders for the final spots, and a lot of good names in there. And right now, Section 3 and Section 4 have produced Guang Zu, Zii Jia, CHN, and Kodai Narioka, all four of which we will be seeing in this first session or first morning matches on Court 1. But still in the mix, Kunlavit Vitasan, Eunka Long Angus has been playing very well. And of course the qualifier who made the quarterfinals, Miraba Luang Maisnam.
On Court 1, men's single, Guang Zu from China. Versus Zii Jia from Malaysia.
Wow, this match has all the indicators and hallmarks of being something very special.
Judge, Basel Al-Nobani.
Very similar players, but of course at different parts of their career, I guess. And there is actually a very interesting story between these two players, which dates back to 2022, which I'll tell you in just a second after they get the coin toss out of the way. Umpires, that's Jess Chan from Singapore, is the umpire, and Basil Jamil Ali.
Hi.
The service judge chair. 4-2 is the current head-to-head. And I can tell you that Guang Zu has been winning the most recent of those matches. He's definitely in form. But this story from 2022, basically, Zii Jia he had one last hope of securing a final spot at the World Tour Finals at the end of the season for 2022. He played Guang Zu at the Australian Open. He lost in 70 minutes, picked up a minor injury in that game, and Guang Zu ended up qualifying and taking that final spot to the World Tour Finals. So a little bit of rivalry between them, but as I said, very similar players. Both have a decent smash. I would probably venture out and say that Guang Zu is a little bit better at court coverage. But, I mean, in the quarterfinals, so 27 years old now, good bit of experience there, currently ranked 19th, has been as high as 10. And that was back in January of 2023. Last year it was a quarterfinal appearance for him. He's made a quarterfinal appearance already this year at the Malaysian Open and the French Open. And 2023 also quarterfinalist at the Arctic Open and second at the China Open. So the last 6 or 8 months have been pretty good for him. And big names for his first two matches in this tournament this week. Kantafon on Charion, 54 minutes, and Koki Watanabe. And I had the pleasure of watching that match, and he was really on form. He was actually 18-13 down in the third and came back to win 21-19. So good focus and the ability to close out. So against the 26-year-old Zii Jia, well, I mean, what a story. I haven't got time right now to tell you the story of Malaysia's #1 singles player at the moment. But he is currently ranked 10th, has been as high as 2. And that was, of course, the time he was winning the Asian Championships back in 2022. That was, in fact, yes, October 2022. And, well, a bit stuttery. At times wanted to give up badminton. He's now under the great tutelage of Wong Tat Meng, who, of course, has worked in Hong Kong and was also one of the coaches for An Se Yong at a very early part of her career. So the right person to be coaching him. Leilan Zii in 50 minutes and John Hyuk John 36 minutes. Hasn't dropped a game all week. But definitely a player that divides opinion in terms of what he's going to do. He's actually stated this week that he's going to win the Olympic gold medal, which is a very, very big thing to say considering the opposition that are going. It's confirmation of our umpire and service judge. And that's what I mean. Maybe he's half of those people, as I said, divided opinion. Half of them think that he may be running before he can walk. And the other half are thinking, well, he is the best in Malaysia at the moment. and are, you know, Malaysia's best chance at recovering some of that wonderful glory and history that, of course, was set up by the legend, Lee Chong-wei. There is Wong Tat Meng. Well, a semi-final berth here will do Lee Zii Jia a world of good. In fact, it would do Guang Zu a world of good as well. Interesting matchup. I'm expecting a high-paced match. Lots of power, lots of smashes.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Guang Zu, China. And on my left, Lee Zii Jia, Malaysia. Lee Zii Jia to serve. Le ball. Play.
So we're underway. Well, it didn't take long for us to get our first smash. Guang Zu looking to put some pressure on early. Now, one thing I have to say about Guang Zu, in that match against Koki Watanabe, he was absolutely laser targeting those smashes. I mean, really narrow angles down the line, cross court, and playing the back line very, very well as well.
Service over. 1 love.
Lee Zii Jia might be a little bit more impatient as a player than Guang Zu. That might be a significant factor in this match. That's in. It's good.
Service over. 1 all.
Hear some Malaysian fans in the stands already. A bit of a later start for quarterfinals, just after midday local time. Crowds have been good. This 5,600 capacity arena. That's a wonderful shot by Guang Zu. He's trying to keep it as flat as possible so he doesn't feed into Lee Zii Jia's big party piece. Oh, as I did say, making a shout for Olympic gold with the current players that are going is a bold move. But I can also say that he does have the elements. Just can he put them together in the next 2 or 3 months? But still, you'd have to say the likes of Shi Yuqi, Jonathan Christie, Victor Axelsen, and this was all shown at the Thomas Cup recently, would still get the better of Lee Zii Jia.
2-3.
It's good forward momentum by Guang Zu. Kills it well. And again, he's trying to take these as early as possible, Guang Zu. Gorgeous smash into the corner from Zii Jia.
Service over. 4-2.
Well, he has a legion of fans, of course, Lee Zii Jia. And that's one of the reasons the smash action is certainly something to talk about. And again, straight down the line this time.
5-2.
390 kilometers an hour. That was the first real service that Guang Zu had.
2.
And he shot that too low. Well, for Zii Jia, quarterfinalist at the Badminton Asia Championships in Ningbo recently. Also the All England, Indonesia Masters, and the India Open. So it's been a good start.
7-2.
But all quarterfinals. So a first semi-final in 2024, as I said, would be just a ticket for him. And he's off to a good start here.
Service over. 3-8.
And for the deft,
4,
acute net
8.
shot. So, Guang Zu beginning to claw back into this great lead that Zii Jia has set up. Oh, wonderful shot by Guang Zu. Look at the trajectory
5,
on that.
8. Back the copies. I judge.
And from where he picked it up from as well. Hits it from just behind him. Dips so viciously as it crosses the net.
On court. Thank you, line judge.
That's great.
5, 8.
Tricky player, Guang Zu. Oh, it's a great idea. Just a little bit too impetuous.
Service over. 9-5.
Too much juice on this. But he's beginning to put the pressure on. And all he's done really with Guang Zu is just made sure that he's kept his play a little bit more flatter. Hasn't allowed those smash opportunities. Well, Marshall, so he's beginning to exert some control now. Guang Zu. Zii Jia still on the brink of the first mid-game interval. Picking up points where he can, these last 5 or 6 points. Certainly hasn't got that control that he had at the first 8 points. Oh, that's beautiful. Locked into that corner.
7-10.
That was a drifty corner for most of the week as well. That's very well done. So Guang Zu again, making sure that if he lifts, he's lifting behind Zii Jia. The last thing you want to do is lift into his hitting zone, so he gets that full power smash going. But you cannot afford to be loose. Oh, wonderful cross court.
8-10. stand.
Well, he was 8-2 down. Now it's 8-10.
Service over, 11-8.
So, 11-8. And both players warming up nicely here.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So first batch of coaching advice as the players get back on court. Conclusion of game 1.
11-8. Play.
He'll take that.
Service over, 9-11.
Well, he's just added these little touches of variation to his game now,
11.
Guang Zu, and has very much been in control these last 3 or 4 points, forcing Zii Jia into playing the, shall we say, the softer side of the game, disarming that smash of his. Smart play. Well, not going to be 100% effective.
Service over,
Hook smash there.
12-10.
Very difficult player to play against. 6'2", Zii Jia. As I said, the most important thing is just don't leave that shuttle anywhere near his hitting zone, because if he gets a hold of it, that might be the last you see of that shuttle. That's in.
Service
Both
over,
players playing for the tram lines.
11,
No challenges
12.
as of yet. But 11-12.
service over,
Guang Zu
13,
closest yet to
11.
tying it up. Remember, after being 8-2 down. It's pretty much exactly what he did against Koki Watanabe in the third in the round of 16. Good hold there. Oh, left that line.
14-11.
Wow, it's great to see Guang Zu trying to vary up his game to adapt to his current opponent. Zii Jia looks a little bit more like he's just waiting for those opportunities to fire off one of those big smashes. As you can see, a little bit out of position there at the net.
Service over, 12-14.
Wow, mid-court to mid-court battle. Both players not willing to give up an inch. That was a nice little drop into front court by Zii Jia.
15-12.
Just a light brushing of the shuttle, enough. Good control. Late take. Look back at the line as well.
16-12.
Well, that could be the key point.
Guang Zu.
There are
Guang
those
Zu.
Malaysian fans.
Guang Zu.
Nice return by Zii Jia,
17-12.
who's now looking on course for this first game. That's a great rally. Alternating between power and a light touch at the net. That's a good cut shot. Oh, that was so close.
18-12.
Zii Jia has done just enough to earn this game, I think. Wonderful placement by Guang Zu.
Service over. 13-18. Service over.
Well, I was wondering about that return.
19-13.
Turns out it was perfect. That came back too high, and it's 7 game points.
20.
Zii Jia.
Game point. 13.
And it's given away,
Game.
really. That was very wide from Guang Zu.
First game won by Zii Jia. 21-13.
So 21-13.
20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So players getting back on court for game 2, and I wonder if the change of ends is going to have any impact here. Guang Zu now playing in the slightly better end in terms of wind conditions.
Second
he
game.
was guilty, Guang Zu.
Love all.
A couple of easy misses.
Play.
Well, if he wants to spot the semi-finals, then this would, of course, be his first semi-final, much like Zii Jia.
1 love.
And he's going to have to win this second game. Nice hold by Zii Jia, just pushed that too wide.
Love.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is really
3
sensational.
love.
Went for the round the head. And look how accurate he is. Just really, look at his balance. I mean, it's just incredible, some of these shots that you see. Picked that out the air and fired it. Such accuracy. Well deserving point. Playing that back line well, and it's 4 love.
4 love.
Certainly, the change of ends has worked
Love.
well so far for Guang Zu.
Service over. 1-5.
That's the first point on the board for Zii Jia. Nice. Forcing the issue.
6-1. Players on court. Lee, Zii Jia, shuttle. 6-1.
Oh, it's wonderfully read by Zii Jia.
Service over.
Sends it the other way.
6.
That's the combination that works well for Zii Jia. Forces the issue at the net, very close,
6.
almost flat lift, straight up. And once he's got that, steps back into it and can essentially pick his spot from there. But that's the combination that works well for him. That's also, of course, the combination that Guang Zu has to disarm. Well, he's back in it.
6. Service over. 7-4. Service over. 5-7.
So after a promising start by Guang Zu, Zii Jia is beginning to find his feet. Still having a bit of trouble with that back line.
Zii Jia challengers called out.
Well, I think he's going to be lucky, but that's the first challenge in this game. Well out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 8-5.
Well, the way these
Play.
two have been aiming for the lines, I wonder if that lost challenge is going to come back to haunt Zii Jia. Oh, beautiful shot. It's well left, well controlled point by the Malaysian.
Service over. 6-8.
Guang Zu trying to get in early, and he does.
Service over.
You can just see him waiting for his opportunity to move forward.
9-6.
Smart play where he is right now on the scoreboard.
Service over. 7-9.
Yep, certainly didn't get the right connection at that time. So just a 2-point lead in it. Make that 3. Or make that
8,
1, sorry.
9.
That was drifting in. Signs of concern, possibly. Chinese coaching staff has to win this game. Oh, straight down the line again. Kind of quality of shot that we were seeing in the Watanabe match, in the round of 16.
10-8. Lead. Show it away. Thank you.
So approaching the second mid-game interval. Straight down the line. Was not going to be denied. 11-8.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 8. Play.
So back on court for a crucial phase of play for Zii Jia. The way Guang Zu has been playing, you just worry a bit if this goes to 3.
12-8.
Both players, well, schooled with long 3-game marathon matches. Of course, Zii Jia hasn't had one this week. Pushed that long as well.
13-8.
Guang Zu had a 69-minute match against Koki Watanabe, and as I said, was put in a 7-point run at the end to win it. He's going to be very happy with his rubber game performance and output, if of course it's needed. That's a great rally. Oh, if only he hadn't faltered that.
Service over. 9-13.
Great play by Zii Jia.
10-13.
Women's single, Han Yu from China versus Homa Ayu Kaya Dewi from Indonesia. Umpire Priyagon Gilawin, service judge Namita Aswad.
Well, he's clawing it back. 2 points back now. Time to focus for Guang Zu. Oh, great shot. What a fantastic shot that was.
Service over.
Little cut slice.
14-11.
Open court. But falling backwards. So not the easiest of shots to take. Some of his shot quality actually has been really quite remarkable, Guang Zu. Oh, nice touch in, but just overcommitted.
Service over. 12-14.
That's very much in.
Zii Jia
Another challenge coming. This will
called
be his
in.
second challenge, and I don't think he's going to be successful. That looked very much in. Still, we wait for the official word, and here it comes. Well. I stand corrected.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challengers remaining. Service over.
But I'm not wrong about the fact that he has no challenges left.
15-12. Play.
So, Guang Zu can happily aim for the tram lines, knowing that Zii Jia can't challenge any of these.
Service over. 13-15.
Still a lot of work to do for Lu. Possibly could have
What the
left that
puppies?
Zii Jia. Looked like it may have been flying out.
Service over. 16-13. Players
I think he
on court.
knows it as well.
Lead check.
Urgency to get that shot back.
16-13.
I lost track of exactly where he was on court. to the ground.
Service over. 14-16. Service over. 17-14.
So Guang Zu has steadied the ship somewhat in the second game. Zii Jia with no challenges left and facing a 3-point deficit. Liu has got himself to those business points, 17, 18, 19. Those 3 points come with a little boost of confidence because, of course, you're close to closing out the game.
Service over. 15-17.
The winner of this match will play either CHN or TotalEnergies. As I said, we'll be watching that match in a couple of matches from now, in fact. Oh, good pressure by Zii Jia, steps in. Well, well, well.
17.
Is there another twist in this tale? Zii Jia looking like he wants to try and finish this off in 2.
Show where to wait.
1 point back now.
Okay.
Very critical time for
16,
Guang Zu.
17.
That was a nervy leave by
Service over.
Guang Zu.
18-16.
Such an important point, 18-16 or 17 all. He's pushed that wide, and this could be the second game.
19-16.
Oh, it's really well left. He's been so good at the back line all week.
20
So,
game point,
4 game points.
16.
Guang Zu, the brink of taking this to a third.
Game.
And he's done it, 21-16.
Second game won by Guang Zu, 21-16. 1 game all. 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So back on court for the conclusion of this quarterfinal between Guang Zu and Zii Jia. Both players, as I said, are used to having 3-game deciding matches, but Zii Jia has yet to have one this week.
Final game.
Whereas Guang Zu has already come through and come through well. It really is about your attitude, your determination, and just how much you want this in the third game. Things have worked for both players, things haven't worked for both players. They've both shown a certain amount of aggression. So really it's just a points countdown from now to 21 for a spot in the semi-finals. And as I said, a first semi-final for both players in 2024. A lot on the line. It's in.
2, love.
Nice pick up by Guang Zu. That's in.
3, love.
Oh, just bounced off the net. Very careful stuff from both players. That one was a massive misread by Guang Zu.
1, 3.
First point for Zii Jia. So with the scoreboard balanced up a little, that's a bit of a sigh of relief for Zii Jia. Playing on that better side of the court, but remember, being the third game, they will have to change ends at the interval. Oh, great shot by Guang Zu. Such a difficult shot at the net, just guides it over. It's a very late take by Guang Zu, and I think that may have upset him for the next shot. He was watching that all the way.
3, 4.
It's got to get those out. Can't be late to shots. If anything, you have to be early to shots. Start dictating the pace. That's good. Very early at that point.
Service over. 5, 3.
5-3, 2 points ahead. If he does have to switch sides, remember he's playing on the slightly worse side now, so if he has an advantage, Guang Zu, going into the second half of this third rubber game, that's ideal for him. That's wonderful.
Service over.
Didn't work out for him.
4, 5.
Good attempt. Well placed by Lu Guang Zu.
Service over. 6-4.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen that cross-court smash, but that's due to the great work of Lu Guang Zu keeping his lifts just right. That one was a little bit short, and that's what happens if you leave things a little bit short in front of Malaysia's number one. That's all he could do. Smart play by Zii Jia. Ties it up at 6. Good coverage by Guang Zu.
Service over. 7-all.
Was on top of that point.
Service over.
Certainly not going to be happy with himself for that.
7. Service over.
So 8-all, approaching that third and final interval. We'll see a change of ends. Again, probably could have left that.
9-8.
Couldn't take the chance, I guess. Zii Jia. Oh, we couldn't see it from there, but could have possibly shaded out. As I said, probably couldn't take the chance. That's in. That's really well done, considering the drift.
8.
2-point lead. And about to enter the interval. Get onto the better side of the court. Everything so far going well for Lu Guang Zu. Gonna have to watch out for that.
Service over.
That's the smash
9.
that helped
10.
Zii Jia win the Badminton Asia crown in 2022, his first Super 1000 title, the All England Open some 3 years ago now. And of course, let's not forget, gold medalist at the 2019 SEA Games as well. He's left that, so 11-9.
Service over. 11-9. Interval. Change ends. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So here we go. The conclusion of this match is in the next 10 points
11,
for one of
9.
these players.
Play.
I guess 12 points for Zii Jia. And Guang Zu now playing this slightly better side of the court. Zii Jia has been missing at the back. So if you can force him into a big lift at the back, Guang Zu, then he might just be able to rest these points.
10, 11.
Going to take that. 12-10.
12-10.
Well, this is where it gets to who wants it more. About to cross the hour mark, 51 minutes on court so far, and this is where that final burst of energy that you need to claim the win comes in. We've seen this week already Guang Zu have it. 7-point run against Koki Watanabe in the third. And that got him into this quarterfinal.
13-10.
Zii Jia didn't drop a game up to this quarterfinal, so this is his first third game encounter. And so far, Guang Zu just seems to have a few more tricks up his sleeve. A few more weapons in the armory to use against Zii Jia. But you cannot count out the never say die fighting spirit of Zii Jia that has proved its worth over the years. Guang Zu looking immediately to get straight onto the attack. Oh, it's a soft drop that's gone wrong.
10.
This is the biggest lead of game 3, 14-10. Smash that we've seen used to such great effect all week. This time replied well. Oh, just out wide. Challenge coming.
Challengers call out.
50-50, I have to say. But even with that 50-50 call from the commentary box, I'm saying that maybe it's on shading out. Here it comes. Oh, that's close. That's very close.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
One challenge left, and it's 11-14. Very important serve for Zii Jia.
14. Play.
Crucial couple of points for both players. Out of position there a bit, Zii Jia. Wonderful shot and return. Straight down the line. That's on the money.
Zii Jia challengers called in.
Played the angles well, Guang Zu. But great pickup from Zii Jia on a couple of those shots. Attempted winners. Will use all your challenges now. I'm saying, oh, that is out. Well spotted.
Correction, out.
What an important point.
Twelve, 14. Play.
He's always looking for that downward angle, Guang Zu. The offensive shots. It's a great rally. Both players just looking for that chink in the armor. Out, it's a mistake in the end by Guang Zu, and that's 13-14.
13-14. Right the clock, please. Change the shuttle. Lee, check the court. Get a new shuttle.
Such a carefully played rally there.
Thank you.
Both players did not want to give an inch in terms of advantage.
13.
Great treat for the fans here at the Unlimited Stadium. That's in. What a shot.
14 all.
What a time to pull out accuracy like that. It's always going to go long. So how many points has Guang Zu won just by watching that sail out?
15-14.
A shot. Whoa, how did he leave that so late? How is he still playing? This time he's right. You don't usually get two chances at the back line.
16-14.
How did he manage to get away with playing that so late and still keep the rally going? Two bites at the cherry at the back line. Zii Jia obliges to go long on the second. So a 2-point lead, 16-14. Very lucky from Guang Zu. And a nice return by Zii Jia.
It's over. 15-16.
Playing all the angles, Guang Zu. Keeping Zii Jia moving. These rallies, his last few points have been really sensational. Again! So he ties it up at 16.
16 all.
Which way is this going to go?
Players on court. Lee, check the court.
Guang Zu looking a little bit
Move.
on edge. Some of these rallies, some of his calls have been a little bit nervous. That's really allowed Zii Jia back into it.
16 all.
Play by Zii Jia from mid-court. That's in. Oh, that looked like it was in.
Guang Zu challengers called out.
Such a dicey affair. 16 all. Certainly looked in from up here. It is.
Correction in.
That could be the
So
call that changes the course of this match. 17-16.
Play.
First attempt at trying to win this point by Guang Zu. Countered nicely by Zii Jia. As you can imagine, is being as careful as possible. It's another wonderful rally. So close. This match is hanging on every shot.
17 all.
While he was already off, out of position, Zii Jia trying to make the most of it. Credit to Zii Jia for playing some wonderful badminton these last 2 points. Taking the lead.
18-17.
Been really careful, Zii Jia, that I have to say.
Thank you, Light Judge.
So he gets his first lead at 18-17 in the third. That's certainly, but it's not just that. I mean, it's the nature of how he's managed to get that lead.
17.
Very careful play at the nets and really setting up his opportunities. So Guang Zu now has all the questions to ask. Out.
Wipe the clock, please. Service over. 18 all. Blue.
Well, that really did look like it was out, but it was called in.
Okay.
Zii Jia protesting.
Sorry.
Well, it was a mistake by CHN, and it's 19-17.
17.
Well, that was an important missed call. 18 all on 19-17 in the decider of a quarterfinal. I take my hat off to Zii Jia for making sure that he got that right. Still a little bit of work to do, but in the ascendancy right now, the Malaysian. Out. But whether Guang Zu knew about that or not, we don't know.
18-19.
Such an important serve for Guang Zu. beautiful point. What a point. And he was right on the money in terms of his positioning. Look at how he moves across the net.
18.
Right in the right, so that's 2 match points. Great defense from Zii Jia these last 5 points. He's fought his way back from being 4 points back at one point. Oh, that's gone wrong, and he's done it. What a match. 66 minutes.
Match won by Zii Jia, 21-13, 16-21, 21-18.
Well, that's the first semi-final this year for Zii Jia. After making the quarterfinals of the Badminton Asia Championships, the All England and the Indonesia Masters, but really well played in those last 5 points, tightened up his defense and disarmed Guang Zu, who I have to say was a little bit less aggressive in that last part of the game. But that's how the shuttle falls, and Zii Jia is through to the semis. So there's confirmation of it. 21-13, 16-21, 21-18, 66 minutes. And we have one of our semi-finalists in the men's singles competition. Well, after a thrilling encounter in the men's singles between Zii Jia and Guang Zu, it's on with the women's singles. Number 6 seed and home player Supanida Katadong against Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, number 3 seed. Well, looking at the